coins have been in every single Mario game and they have not rewarded the player in any way. That is why today we're gonna be trying to beat Mario Brothers without touching a single coin. And now, let's get started. Before we start this little run, we also have some rules. The first one is that we always have to keep the coin counter at 0. And the second one is that we have to play all levels and we're not allowed to skip. Also, I made this really helpful list to see which levels are a problem. The first level is 1-1. As you have probably already guessed, this level is not a problem at all. Just beat it normally and just be careful, do not hit any blocks with coins. Next we're gonna visit the underground level 1-2. This level is once again not really a problem, but in this level we have the option to skip some worlds. But if we are playing by our rules, we're not allowed to do this, so we have to continue the normal way. Next is 1-3, and as we can see from our list, I marked this level as a problem. So there are coins everywhere which are hard to avoid, but the hardest part is this one. This was a problem because in Mario Brothers you need to run a bit to get speed, but here's no place to run to jump over the coins. And things so. Now obviously there is a solution for this jump. Which is this. This took me probably over 20 tries to do, but I finally did it. Next is 1-4, which doesn't feature any coins at first glance. But after I got to this part, I jumped and suddenly I got a coin because of this hidden block. I have really no idea why there is a hidden block, but it is there and you need to be careful not to hit it. Anyways, it is possible to beat the level without touching a single coin, and that's all that matters. Next is 2-1, and this level doesn't feature any problematic coins, just beat it as normal. Two is next, which is not an underground level, but a water level. This level is a bit harder than a previous one, but still doesn't feature any coins which are hard to avoid. Just be careful at these parts because they pull you down into the coins, but if you press the A button more often, you'll be fine. So, if we look at our list, we can see that I have marked 2-3 as a problematic level as well. This is because of this jump, but if you're really precise, you'll make it to the other side. Here we have to make really small jumps to avoid touching these coins. Luckily, making small jumps is possible and we can continue on. 2-4 is next. Like in the last castle level, there are almost no coins, except here, but these are easily avoidable. 3-1 is next, where I couldn't even see a single coin. Just avoid touching question mark blocks with coins in them. Also be really careful at the end, because there are these Koopas and I almost died. Two does have some coins, but you can always just run under them, and beating this level is possible. 3-3 is a problem because of these two coins. But if you jump really precise, you can avoid them by jumping on the side. There's also this part of the level, where you have to jump and hit this platform to not hit this coin. And then you have to crouch jump in between these platforms and make a really careful jump. 3-4 is a castle level, and as you already know, These only feature a few coins which are easily avoidable. So just beat the level normally. And for this one, if you keep running, the spinies won't hit you, and the coins are always located at the top, and you also won't touch them. For this 2 is a really easy level without any problematic coins. Just be careful to not hit this hidden block. But like I said, you'll beat this level in no time. And now comes 4-3. This is the hardest level so far, because you have to make a really precise jump. And right after this one, another one. This took me over 1 hour, but I finally did it. After these parts, the level isn't hard anymore, and you can just complete it as normal. 4-4 is a castle level with absolutely no coins in it, so just beat it normally. 5-1 doesn't have any coins to avoid, so you'll beat the level in no time. In 5-2 the coins aren't a problem, but these hammer bros. I died over and over, but then I finally got to the end without touching a single coin. 5-3 is basically the same level as 1-3, but with smaller platforms and some bullet bills. That means that it's totally possible to beat this level too. 5-4 is the same level as 2-4, just made a bit harder, so beating this level without touching a coin is not a problem. (6-1) is probably the shortest level in this game. There's some coins here and there, but you can always just go over them or go under them. In 6-2 I couldn't even find a single coin, so you'll complete this level in no time. (6-3 isn't as hard as all previous levels with the 3 at the end, but it is still a challenge. This is because of this section. I found it really hard to jump on this platform because of these coins, but it turns out you can just skip it by jumping under it. After you've passed this part, you'll be able to reach the end because the rest of this level is really easy. 6-4 is the same level as 1-4, but with a Bowser which throws hammers at you. This level is not a problem because it's like 1-4, and we've beaten 1-4 already. Just be careful to not hit this block again. 7-1 doesn't have coins but these hammer bros which made me die often. But after quickly passing these hammer bros I was able to get to the end without touching a coin. 7-2 is a water level which makes it really easy to dodge these coins because there's a lot of space to swim in, so you reach the end in no time. 7-3 is like 2-3 where you have to make some precise jumps to get to the end. But we have done these jumps already in 2-3, so this will not be a problem, and you'll reach the end soon. 7-4 is the level in which you have to pick the right path to proceed, or else the room will repeat. This level took me quite a while to beat, but luckily there are no coins in it. Next is 8-1, which is a huge problem, because of this jump here. Here you have to wait for the Goombas until they fall down, and then jump exactly at the right time to make it to the other side. This part of the level is extremely difficult as well. Here you have to make small jumps to get to the other side, but luckily it is possible. And after these two parts of the level, getting to the end is really easy. 8-2 doesn't have any coins, so you'll beat the level without touching a coin in no time. 8-3 doesn't have any coins to dodge, so you'll beat this level as well. Next is 8-4, which is also the last level in this game. This level is a little problem. This is because of this part here. Usually you would hit this block to get up, but this block contains a coin, so this is not an option for us. That is why we scroll the screen far enough, so that we can jump up and don't fall down, and then we can simply go into the pipe and finish the level. Alright, we did it. It is possible to beat Mario Bros. Without touching a single coin. And thanks for watching this little video. I hope you liked this run. And if you really enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that you stay alerted when I post something new.